back to Dad and Diesel, and we have something to talk about today. Let me catch you up. Before I do, we are going to react to Poppa Roach and Carrie Underwood, Leave a Light On. It's brand new. It's a remake of the song Talk Away the Dark, Leave a Light On. And it's about suicide, prevention, mental health awareness. I believe, if I'm right, that Poppa Roach wrote it because of Chester from Lincoln Park. They were really close, and he committed suicide. And, of course, his best friend was Chris... oh God, his mind's Chris Cornell, I think it is. I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember. Anyway, so this song's about that, and it's gonna. Once I tell my story today, it's gonna all tie in. Got some updates about the family. Let me fill you in if you've never watched this channel before. This channel started as Dad and Diesel only. It was me and my son, and then I met somebody, and we got in a serious relationship. Holly, and then her kids had come on the channel several times, but they were camera shy, so they didn't like to come back. Awesome kids, I love them. We touched on our channel about, between the two of us, we got 9 kids. Three or four of them, 2, 3, 4 of them have been admitted into hospitals for suicidal thoughts, tendencies, actions. One child between us, I'm not going to say if it's hers or mine, is in DYS, Department of Youth Services, and has had some issues. I suffer from PTSD, anxiety, and depression because of law enforcement and bad relationships. Holly suffers from several things. I can't remember if she's told on here, so I won't say what she's suffering from unless she says it's okay. But she has talked about her addictions of alcohol and then her trying drugs in the past. She's mentioned that on the channel. And so we've been battling her addictions and all the mental health issues of the family. She's been alcohol free for about 4 or 5 months, and that's amazing. She came to this area of the country for a better life for her and her kids, and she's been working hard at it, and she's been succeeding. So if you know her, you know, she's come a long ways if you haven't seen her lately. So that's awesome. Well, then, in the last month, things have drastically changed. One of the kids got into an altercation in public and then took off with a car they were borrowing from us and refused to return it for weeks. I finally got it back the other day. It's kind of trashed. My son wrecked and totaled my SUV. One son has been suffering from some minor illnesses off and on. And then we've been dealing with all the issues with the anxiety, depressions, and alcoholism, and dealing with all that stuff and getting it all in check. Somebody lost a job. Somebody almost got arrested. So it has come to the point where we've decided that it is not the right time in our life for her and I to be together. We got along great. We had an awesome relationship. There's just too much to be dealt with. And when you combine the two, it makes it even harder, especially for one other person than it does the other. And so we've decided that it's time to just go the separate ways. We're still going to be best friends. I'm still going to be there for the kids. They need a positive role model. I'm not saying they don't have one, but I can be one, a positive male role model in their life. And so I'm going to still be there for them. And every time somebody's ever left me, I kept a piece of them right here in my heart and taken them with me everywhere I go, whether it was good or bad. And it's helped me in life, and I will always remember every person that touched me in my life, whether they were good or bad, and I will love them till the day I die. And that's the same for Holly and them. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say about her. Every couple could make a list of going, what's wrong with that other person? Some people like to do it. They like to, but you know why I don't like you? But I don't do that because I know every couple could do that to each other, and it's not nice. So I'm not going to do it. We just ain't going to be together because it wasn't the right time for us to be together. We could have rocked it and made an amazing life. Now comes the moving on part. But the first 3 days of this, I went in a dark place. I didn't eat. I didn't go to work. All I wanted to do was sleep, but I couldn't sleep. I didn't do anything around the house. And then I started posting stupid stuff to social media, my personal social media. I didn't think anybody cared. I didn't have no one to talk to. Well, I soon found out people cared. Yeah, even one of those people that's right here in this heart, a little piece of them, checked on me. You don't know how much that meant. And then my kids. Harry was thinking my kids hated me. I was a bad dad. Another failed relationship for Dad. Oh, every one of them, checked on me. They made sure I was okay, and that's awesome. I love them. Now y'all need to make some better choices. Quit losing your jobs and stuff. Anyway, even the one that took the car, I love you. Alright, so we're going to get to the song today. Poppa Roach and Carrie Underwood, Leave a Light On, Talk Away the Dark. If you ever need anybody to talk to, write us a letter. P.O. Box 151, Maryville, Missouri, 64468. Or find us on Instagram or YouTube, Dad and Diesel, or Patreon, and send me a private message. If you can't do that, even leave me a message in here asking how you can get a hold of me or something. I don't know. But I'll be there to talk because people have been there for me. And it helps. Let's get to this. Come on, man. Suicide is a topic that hides in shadows. Together, we can talk away the dark. That's right. Together, we can talk away the dark. All right, let's get to this. Wow. What a great mix of the rough grit of Poppa Roach and the angelic voice of Carrie Underwood. And look at him. You can tell this song really means a lot to him. He's lost people. He's experienced things. He's an aged rocker, but he doesn't look like those bad aged rockers that you look at and like, wow, what did they go through? This song just makes me think. Let's get back to it. The nights are very long. It says, visit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention at afsp.org to learn the warning signs for suicide, how to have a confident, caring conversation with someone who may need help, find support for those affected by this leading cause of death, and connect with your local AFSP chapter. You may not think people care, but they do. They do. And like you said, the long nights. That really got to me every time because the nights are long. I do work nights right now, but even at work, it's like dragging because it's slow and all I do is think. It makes you not want to be there, but you got to. You got to be there. Or if you are or a loved one are in crisis, call or text 988. That's simple to remember, 988. 988 to be directly connected to the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline for free, confidential help 24/7. I don't know why some people have trouble reaching out to those things. They're afraid they're going to tell people or something. Most people don't speak out because I don't know, they don't want people to find out, or they just don't think they care, or I don't know. But it says you are not alone. Together we can talk away the dark. Of course, 988. Don't forget that, 988. And then the AFSP, which is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We're going to have some links down below for you to check out. So check those out. It'll be links to Carrie Underwood, Poppa Roach, to their channels, to the original video, to the AFSP, suicide prevention website, all that stuff. We'll have that down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. You guys don't know it, but you're an extended family. And this kind of helps me doing this video and getting this out to you. So thank y'all for being here and listening and being there. But just come on back and check us out again, man, because we're coming back.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on